This time we're playing the full game. I'm in it for the long run. And now, let's see if we can prevent him from being at the wrong place at the wrong time. Okay, Achi. Achi Endo called out at the door to his father's room. Okay, I'm heading out. Sure, his father sounded unconcerned. He didn't even open the door. Sure you don't want me to stay here in the shop? It's not like we're going to get any customers. Achi grimaced. Yeah, I guess not. He stuffed the trash bags into his pocket, then slipped on his favorite pair of sneakers. The entryway to Achi's home also led to the family shop. Various pieces of electronics were piled up like so much junk in a tiny retail space. The slightest bump brought the risk of an avalanche. Achi rolled his way through the gaps in the appliances like a spelunker exploring a cave. From Shibuya Station, if you make your way past the 109 building, then up through the Zogenzaka, you'll come across an old shopping district. Nestled in its outskirts is Indo Electronics, in the same place it's been for decades. Within its dimly-lit interior, you'll find rows of wares, all caked in dust. At a glance, you might well assume the place was closed. A mom-and-pop place like Indo's couldn't compete with the big customer chains booming through Shibuya. So far, the store had remained in business thanks to the locals who appreciated that they made house calls to do repairs. But things weren't looking good for the future. Achi, the eldest son and nominal successor to the business, had no interest whatsoever in working there. Alrighty, time to do this. He is getting pumped for his day. He unfurled one of the big garbage bags, which caught the wind and fluttered like a cape. Then he slowly made his way to Shibuya Station, scanning his surroundings all the while. Jeez, this place is filthy. He paused to pick up a plastic bottle that had been tossed on the ground. Then with a heavy sigh, he slipped the crushed receptacle into his trash bag. He'd been picking up trash around town like this for about 6 months now. It had gotten so that sort of garbage most people would hardly notice stood out to him like a sore thumb. Most days he filled his trash bag to the top by the time he made it from his house in Dogenzaka to the train station. Today he was halfway to the station when a woman's anxious voice caught his attention. I'm sorry. I'm in a bit of a hurry here. He looked up and saw a timid looking woman being confronted by they knew he was going to make that line. How about we take this someplace more quiet, yeah? Might mean an alley where passerbys are unlikely to interrupt. Yet again, why did they feel the need to define this? A girl stood by uneasily watching the goings-on. Hey, supposed to be an apology? On your knees and beg, pal. The man's a glistening wad of gum on the sidewalk. His last shred of goodwill vanished. You better pick that up right now. What? Didn't you hear me? Because I told you to get down on your knees and bah! Achi's hand shot out, grabbing the man by the jaw. Whoa, whoa, easy. Sweat dripped from the man's reddening brow. The man struggled, but Achi just tightened his grip. Gum's a real pain in the ass to clean up after it's gotten stuck to the street, you know? Ever stop to consider that? Wait, are you? The other hustler's panicked eyes had fixed on Achi's chest. Gah! Oh crap. Echo pet? Oh lord. That shirt, man. That guy's voice was starting to break. That's mean clean. Oh dear. A guy with a mean clean shirt carrying around a trash bag? That means you're His face went pale. Oh lord. Oh god. Clean. The other man echoed the words through his held shut jaw, tears welling up in his eyes. Get it right, pal. As he clenched the man's jaw harder still, it's mean clean. Ow, 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 ow. We're sorry, man. You're Achi, right? Dude, he honestly had no idea. Come on, man. You gotta cut us some slack. The man scrambled to snatch the wad of gum off the street, stuffing it into his pants pocket. Finally, Achi let go of his companion. The brown-haired hustler's face was twisted up with fear, tears streamed down his cheeks. Gasping out hasty apologies, the two thugs scampered off. Hey, so... A shy smile came to the girl's wise girl underline. Ryoko Kakinuma, a second-year student at Midoriyama Academy's law school. Hustlers managed to corner her while she was on her way to a part-time job at a cafe. Popular plot and trashy novels for the main character to fall in love with a hustler like these guys, but such things rarely happen in real life. Thank you for saving me. No, I apologize. Huh? The girl stared in surprise. You'll run into crease like that now, Zuko Gonzaga. Missed connection there, Achi. Achio is Shibuya born and raised. He was keenly aware of all the changes the war had seen since he was a kid. Grocery stalls and inconspicuous little side streets, tiny sparks nestled between buildings. Achi knew it all like the back of his hand. Trash, human or otherwise, had no place in this town. Not on his watch. Achi made his way down towards Shibuya Station. Throngs of people shuffled to and fro across the scramble. The view shifted constantly from one moment to the next, almost as the city itself were alive. And if the city was a living thing, then Shibuya Station was its heart. The streets like Bankanmura Dori and a center guide serving as the Ari Reefs pumping a bloodstream made of people. These are quite the adjectives that they're using here. Today, as ever, the heart was pumping that led to every nook and cranny of Shibuya. And there was Achi, just another part of this great urban organism. Guess I'm one of the city's white blood cells. Oh, good lord. I cannot with Mr. Mean Clean here. Oh wait, maybe I'm a red blood cell. Hold on. Is that right? Or did I have it right the first time? White blood cells eliminate pathogens, oh god, from the bloodstream. Red blood cells carry oxygen throughout the body. Achi is probably thinking of white blood cells. Emerging from his reverie, he noticed a rather conspicuous young woman standing by the statue of Hachiko outside Shibuya Station. Don't go there. Oh, she's totally my type. To be up someone's alley, to be someone's cup of tea. Why is this defined? Why did I need this definition? Oh my gosh. I wonder if she's a model or a small-time actress or something. Don't do it, Achi. Looks like she's waiting for someone. Probably another guy. Dang. Good looking as she was, there was no way she wasn't already taken. What kind of guy scored a girl like that? Probably a rich-ass CEO of an IT company or something. Crouching down to tie the trash bag, he continued gazing wistfully at the girl. Then he noticed something peculiar. She was carrying a case, the kind of businessmen might use. It was a large case, and apparently so heavy that she was struggling to hold it despite using both hands. Now, what kind of person makes a young lady lug around something heavy like that? Achi figured he offered to carry it for her, but first, I gotta dump the trash. He looked around to see if there was any garbage. He reached a decision point. Let's have Achi not approach Hitomi. Use the up and down to select the option and press X. No. Let's go dump it first. But first, I gotta dump this trash. He looked around to see if there was a garbage bin nearby. Now Achi won't approach Hitomi, which means he will avoid being arrested by Kano. At the same time, Kano's fate will also change. and he will no longer wind up at a bad end. So let's switch back to Kano's story using the time turn. Oh, press triangle to open it. This is the time chart. It shows the protagonist's progression. Oh, through the story. Decision points are marked with. Okay. Kano's fate has changed based on Achi's actions. Select Kano's 1030 block, then press X. Yes, this is the one I want. I suppose you could call it that. Kano gave a wry chuckle at his partner's lack of shame. There he is. Kano's voice chirped solemnly to Kano's ear. Kuze's. Oh, the man in the black coat. He's not Japanese, looks to be in his early 30s. Previously, Achi got mixed up with Kano and the police, but now another man has appeared instead. By changing what Achi did, you've also changed Kano's story. The four men had emerged from the crowd about 15 feet from where Hitomi was standing. He made his way toward her, his expression blank. He didn't match the description Hitomi had given, but Kano felt a jolt of nerves all the same. Maybe the kidnapper was using an accomplice to snatch the ransom payment. Alright? Sasayama raised an eyebrow. This may be our guy. This was it. Kano swallowed the lump in his throat, keeping his knees ready for action. Blood rushed to his leg muscles, banishing the stiffness that had begun to take hold. Was this the culprit? Or perhaps the stranger took hold of the key. It was him. In mass, the detectives began to close in. Let's go, Kano. On it. Sasayama and Kano leapt into action, but never expected what happened next. With the case clutched in both arms, the men veered suddenly, running right toward them. Keep out? What? Kano's story has suddenly hit a keep out. Keep out refers to a point in the story where your progress is currently stopped. In order to advance beyond a keep out, you need to jump from another protagonist's story. At 10:30, Achi has the text, young men in a suit, set as red keywords. Check in. Oh, these red keywords will allow you to jump from Achi's story back to. Now head back to Achi's story and keep an eye out for that key phrase. Man in a suit. Okay. Try following the story from Achi at 10:30. Approach the girl. Okay. Okay, first I gotta dump the trash. He looked around to see there's a garbage bin nearby. Huh? A man had come up beside the girl. He was dressed in black and he wasn't Japanese. It looked like they were having a conversation. The girl nodded tensely at something the man said. Achi stared. Something tells me that's not her boyfriend. Mr. Mean Clean, time for you to clean up the trash here. The girl handed the case over to the man. He took hold of it with his right hand and began walking briskly away. Whoa! A nearby homeless man suddenly leapt over Achi and broke into a run as if he had been waiting for this very moment. Some appear in red text denotes important keywords that let you jump between different protagonist stories. This allows you to shift between characters at specific points. These can also allow you to clear out a keep out in another character's story and let you read on. If you come across red text, press square, underline, and press X. A window will appear allowing you to jump from one protagonist to another at that point. Then press X to continue the other character's story after the keep out. Give it a try. But first, Yuji Sasayama, detective, the Shibuya precinct known as the Cosplay, due to the strange outfits he wears while on strikeouts, partner Shinya. Okay. Whoa. Performing a jump from this screen, you can advance another protagonist story path to keep out. Press X to confirm and jump over to Kano. Okay, sure, let's jump back to Kano. Let's go, Kano. On it. Sasayama and Kano left in statue. You did it! Jump successful. In 428, you will often need to jump to get past another character's keep out. Jump from red keywords to clear a keep out. Keep this in mind as you advance through the story. There won't be any more tutorial messages for a while. If you get stuck somewhere, try changing protagonists and making different decisions to advance. You can now use the time chart in the main menu. From the main menu, you can access gameplay, explanation, just settings. Okay. Something never expected would happen next. With the case questioned both arms, the man suddenly veered, running right toward them. What? Catching sight of the detective, the suspect staggered to a halt and bolted off in a new direction. Kano whipped off his costume, glasses, and followed in hot pursuit. Why the banana? At the crosswalk, the signal had changed red and the flow of foot traffic roughly soft. Just as quickly, hundreds of cars all lurched back and moved into action. There was no escape for the culprit now. Or so it appeared. The converging cops slowed their pace, confident their man was cornered. He was not. They held straight into the intersection, dodging between the oncoming cars without any hesitation. The mob of detectives came to a halt, not eager to rush their deaths along with him. Kano, however, remained in hot pursuit, charging into the traffic at the crossing. Kano, are you crazy? Come back! Kano heard Sasayama shouting, but his feet kept carrying him onward. Oh dear. With shouts and sirens echoing all around him, Kano closed in on the foreigner. Just a little closer and be in tackling range. He leaned forward, preparing to pounce. His eyes fixed on the culprit's feet. It was now or never. Kano, back off. Don't take him down. Suze shouting to Kano's ear. Huh? Kano hesitated in surprise. Had he really just ordered not to apprehend the criminal? Let him go for now. The real perp is somewhere else. Perp. Police jargon for perpetrator. Suze affirmed that the principal offender in the case must be elsewhere. What had happened to the plan? He'd been told that all personnel was to secure the area ASAP. Didn't HQ want them to catch the perpetrator? Arrest team, stay on the floor. Team dedicated exclusively to the task of apprehending the criminal while a kidnapping case is in progress. Roles of the officers involved are carefully designated so that every officer is ready to take immediate action as the situation develops. Typically, tried and true veteran PD officers are put in charge of teams for breaking into buildings or apprehending the suspect. Forensics team handle actual tests and techniques of on-scene investigation, collecting, comparing fingerprints, analyzing photos of the suspect. Get busy cross-referencing photos. Even though this former is only an underling hired for this one task, the police had now tipped their hand that they had been lying in wait. If they didn't lock things down and get more info on the kidnapper, of course, life might be at stake. Kano recalled another maxim from his dick diary. I hope he throws that out by the end of this game. Dick victim number 12. Always assume a worst case scenario. That sounds like a terrible plan. If they had told him where this guy go, that implied he was counting on a team that was now in position. But the could find a way to break through the police, drag him in, and escape with the ransom, and he succeeded. What was the right call here? Should he take the guy down, or back off after all? Letting the perp escape now is too big of a risk. He had to catch this guy ASAP. Let the officers chase after the guy. I'm gonna let the officers go, because in the bad ending, they said that they caught the actual perp. So I'm gonna go with this one. Kuze's instructions have been clear. Let the other officers chase after the guy. Kano had his own shot. He broke off his pursuit, pointing the next wave of detectives in the direction of the foreigner. Kuze had ordered him to let the guy go, while his boss should know what he was doing. The perp was someone else's problem now. He had just ceased his pursuit when Kuze's panicked voice sounded shrill in his ear. Someone's taken, he told me. Oh boy. Kano recognized he was Jackmore squawking immediately. So for this now, he appears to be carrying a gun. He's fleeing in the direction of Meiji Dori. What? Kano could hardly believe it. He told me you have been kidnapped? Has she been abducted by whoever has taken Maria? But why? Someone must have been waiting for the moment when the police get their eyes on her. Something's very wrong here. What in the world is going on? Kano hurried to search for the man who'd taken Hitomi. If he was heading toward Meiji Dori, there was a good chance he'd gone down one of the alleyways nearby. After driving through the side streets, he spotted a different man, another foreigner, crossing an intersection a few dozen meters ahead. The man, dressed in black, just like the guy who grabbed the ransom money. Kizu's right, kidnapper wasn't more. He's just gonna suspect every foreigner you see. But wait, something was amiss. Hitomi isn't with him. Where was she? Kano looks good around the corner, then stopped short. Oh, never mind. He has a gun. The man in black was standing there, pointing a gun right at him. Before Kano could react, the man fired. Ooh. Kano felt hot all over, as if he was on fire. Kano is having a bad day. All except for his cheek pressed against the asphalt and the palms of his hands, they felt so cold. There was nothing he could do. Nothing, that is, except lie there and watch as his killer turned and walked away. Well, bad end. Number 4, shot by a foreigner. By trying to find the man who'd taken Hitomi, he ran into a different criminal. Unfortunately for him, he got shot. If the criminal hadn't been able to get near Hitomi, she probably wouldn't have been taken. Have Aji make the choice to talk to Hitomi in 10:25, 25, 10:30, 10:35. Is this what I'm... This is at 10:30. Let's see what I call it. Should you take the guy down, back off? I'm gonna continue. But if you, yes. Okay. Someone took Hitomi. I think I messed up. I chose the wrong thing. I don't hardly believe it. Hitomi had been kidnapped. Yeah, this is the same thing, so... Another one. Yep. Same thing. So I messed up here. Okay. Add in number 4. Make the choice to talk to Hitomi instead. So I have to go back even further. Is it here? Shibuya Scramble. No. Waiting for the kidnapper. Start the case. A no-show. We can try this one. Kano checks. Why did this guy even pick this place? Kano voiced the question, asking himself ever since kidnappers demand. Alright, we went through this before. Yep. Okay, that's the bother. pulled out his notepad, his handy dandy dick diary. Here it is. Number 89. More reveling something seems, the more reveling it's bound to be. Favorite saving. Kind of sector expired to be. Personal safety. Okay. She acted to seem ready to alert the kidnapper. Yes, yes, yes. He's a great dad, don't get me wrong. Okay, we've definitely been through all this. When's the first choice? Secure the scene. Oh, that's where he got the banana. Why is he just eating a random banana, though? Hairdressers. So he told me. Okay. There he is. It's that guy. Poor man. So do I get a choice? I can't remember. Did I choose to run after him? Stack it to a hole. Yep. So I'm going to choose to go after him this time around. Because otherwise I will be shocked. Oh wait. Did that hint say Achi? I think it did say Achi. God damn it. Yes. 10:35 Achi. Have Achi talk to her. Whoa! A nearby homeless man suddenly leapt over Achi and burned to run as if he'd been waiting for this very moment. Sprinting along with a young man in a suit, then suddenly from everywhere, a whole bunch of other guys burst into motion. First one, then another, a third, a fourth, after the case. Within moments, Achi lost sight of them all through the crowd. With that many people chasing him, the guy with the case was sure to get caught. But wait, what about that girl? Achi turned back around. The girl was still there. She was staring in the direction of the man who had taken the case and gone. A worried expression on her face. Achi couldn't shake the feeling that something is very wrong. Maybe he should talk to her and ask what was going on. Another crazy day in Shibuya? They had to be shooting a scene for a film on location. Well, they are. Probably be a mistake to ensure. Go talk to her. Achi couldn't shake the feeling something. Was there something wrong with one of his legs? He was using a cane to walk. Then one of his hands slipped into the jacket pocket. He could scarcely believe his eyes. Okay, Achi. Why is this defined? Colt Detective Special. 38 caliber revolver introduced in 1927. by Colt's Manufacturing Company, a classic example of a snub-nosed revolver. As the name implies, the weapon is frequently carried by detectives, narcotics officers, and the like for self-defense. Suddenly, a young man came running through the crowd. Seeing him, the man with the cane turned on his heel and vanished in the scramble. Something big is going down. What is all this? The young man was closing in on the girl, his expression grim. That guy's up to no good. Archie sprang into motion. Hiya! Leaping high, Archie delivered a flying kick right between the man's shoulder blades. Guy went down but recovered surprisingly fast, spinning back to his feet to grapple with Archie. Oh gosh, I'm enjoying this so much. What the hell is your problem? What the hell is your problem, man? Archie said. The two stood staring each other down as the crowd swirled around them. Let go of me. You let go of me first. After you let go of me, sure. You first, pal. Don't you call me pal, man. Don't call me man, pal. Neither man was willing to yield. The crowd had parted to avoid the scuffle, passers staring from all sides. Dropped to his knees, defeated. The girl who had been standing there was nowhere to be seen. Maybe this was the guy she'd been waiting on. The guy was clearly upset that she was missing. She actually felt kind of bad for him. He decided it would be wise to leave while the guy's attention was elsewhere. Phew! He'd hurried back along the road to his house. The wind had gone out of his sails, and he didn't feel much like cleaning up trash anymore. Ah well, guess I'll read some manga and go to bed. Better play it safe before the day got any worse. Bad end. Number 6. Tussle with a stranger. Archie's interference with the young man, Kano, disrupted the detective's scene. If Archie hadn't acted on impulse and saw Kano had anybody told me, things would have gone differently. But how can he make sure Kano doesn't return to the scramble and startle Archie? The key lies further along in Kano's story. Okay. It's in Kano's story. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Let's go back to time chart. Okay. Yeah. Further along in Kano's story, but how much further along? That's at 10:30. What time is this? 10:35. So if I don't follow, I'm going to get shot by that random guy. But what happens if I do follow? Because that's the only one I can think of that... Okay, not him. It's gotta be this one, right? I think. It has to be because I keep getting the bad end there. So, we are going to chase him. Letting the perp escape now 2 days over, he had to catch him by ASAP. The man darted down a narrow alleyway. Kano ran faster. The man sped through the side streets and evidently made his way around Shibuya pretty well. He noticed 2 people over by a trash pile. At first they appeared to be a young couple. Then looking more closely, he realized that the girl was Hitomi. He was the advocate Hitomi Osawa. The couple took off running a rough-looking guy dragging Hitomi by the hand. She saw the man in the swimming, so it looks like she's being led away against her will. Clarify, please. What's going on? I'm not sure. Was this guy a member of some criminal group? It looked like the 2 were running away from something. Alright, we'll handle the foreigner. You go after Hitomi. Got it. Kano sprang into action. Stop right there. The young man glanced back at Kano, but rather than stopping, he picked up speed, continued to drag Hitomi along with him. She didn't seem quite able to keep up. Kano knew he could catch up. He tried to close the distance in a sprint. After a short distance, the young man stopped, realizing he couldn't outrun his pursuer. Shielding Hitomi behind him, he glowered at Kano. Why'd you run off? Kano demanded. Because you were chasing us. A blatant lie. People don't just bolt like that without clear reason. The young man started edging away, keeping Hitomi behind him. Kano followed. Look, just let the girl go. The guy glanced back at Hitomi. She shook her head fearfully. Maybe this childmaker had warned her to keep her mouth shut. You've got this, Kano. Don't let them out of your sight. Yeah! A sudden blow to the top of his head left him staggering. His eyes spun as he reeled with vertigo. Oh, there goes your dictums. Flapping sound, a vague black shape revealed above him. Was that a crow? It was the last thing Kano saw before his vision went dark. Kano has the worst bad ends. Because Achi just went home and read manga. Was that a crow? In the midst of chasing the man who snatched the case, Kano happened across Hitomi and Achi. While confronting them, he suffered a blow to the head and was knocked out cold. But Achi only came this way because he thought it was the quickest way to escape with Hitomi. If he'd gone for the police box instead, things might have gone differently. The key is what Achi does at 10:35. Okay. Keys. What's the deal? Alright. So I chose B, so I should choose A here. She turned back around. The girl was still there. She was staring in a direction that the man had taken his case. Maybe she... Another crazy day in Shibuya. Oh. I chose. Okay, so let's try B. They had to be shooting for a film on location. They're probably mistaken into true. Yeah, I bet that's what it is. Some TV show about a kidnapping the girl has to make a ransom handoff, and there's probably some actor looking around here playing the suave, handsome detective. Hachi gave a chuckle and turned away. Oh, yeah, I messed up here, I guess. Soothing breeze, blue vibes, wispy clouds drifted overhead. They picked a nice day for a shoot. Smiling inwardly, he resumed his trash-picking mission, wondered what other surprises the day would hold. Oh! A few moments later, he heard a loud bang, and the scramble went into an uproar. Huh, someone blew a tire? People were running all directions, seeing what had made the sound. Or maybe they're shooting an action scene now. Aji was a tad bit curious, but he strolled away from the scramble without looking back. Because heroes never look back. Maybe head out to Yotsuya today to stretch his legs a bit. Neighborhood of the Shinjuku ward in the southeastern part of Tokyo, located approximately 4 kilometers northeast of Shibuya Station. While the numbers 4 to 8 in Japanese can be pronounced the same as the syllables for the name Shibuya, Shibuya. They can also be pronounced syllables for Yotsuya. Additionally, April 20th is both Shibuya Day and Yotsuya Day, along with Seniors Day. It was best not to get distracted. There was trash that needed collecting. Go ahead, Mr. Mean Clean. You pick up all that trash. Bad end. Number 7. Your future is garbage. Wow. Decided to go on collecting trash because decided a commotion. Scramble was probably just a TV shoot. He'll probably have a pretty uneventful day, which is all well and good for him. But the girl was actually in danger, as he had discovered if he investigated further. He missed his chance to help her out. Go back. Try making a choice. Okay. We'll do this again. We'll try again. Yep. We want A. Something wrong with his legs. Yep, we went through this. Revolver. With a single fluid motion, the man lifted the gun and pointed it in the girl's direction. He was aiming right for her head. Huh? The girl had noticed the man with the cane now. Seeing the gun pointed right at her, she froze in fear. Hachi didn't hesitate. Bringing to a full run, he tackled the gunman with all his might. Caught off guard, the man sprawled to the pavement. But the would-be assassin catch hold of the weapon and quickly scrabbled back to his feet. Archie knew he had to act fast. Grabbed the ashen-faced girl by the arm and attempted to drag her away. This way, he shouted. She just stared at him, uncomprehending. Trembling like a startled animal. Come on, run! Finally, the girl snapped out of her daze and gave a fearful nod. The police box, let's go. Yes, the police box, let's go. Still pulling the girl by hand, Hachi headed for the police box outside the train station. But it was empty. There were always policemen staffing these things. Why did it have to be unmanned now? Hachi flashed a worried glance back and saw the assassin in pursuit like a man beside fakes. This is not good. There's nothing they could do but run. With the frightened girl in tow, Hachi ran beneath the JR Yamanote line railroad. Railway movements rose into Tokyo metropolis. The morning rush was quite intense. The stretch from Ueno Station to Miyachi Station caught at its highest to 16% capacity. 400 people were in the space designated. Designed for 140 passengers. Unrelated to the Yamate line, operates in the city of Kobe. Don't worry, just trust me, he told her. First, they sped past a convenience store where an employee was cleaning up the sidewalk. Here, take this, Leah. Hachi tossed over the bag of trash. Huh? Wait, what? This way. They slipped through the crowd and into a nearby back alley. But this way's a dead end, the girl said breathlessly. Like I said, just trust me. Stopping roughly, Hachi kicked down a wooden plank covering a gap between two. Why does he know? Okay, Mr. Mean Queen, you go ahead, do you. Clearing a space that a person could fit through. See, we can get through here, and you go. But the girl just stood there looking terrified. What's the matter, Hachi? I said, come on, we gotta hurry. But I said to him, FCG was about to pull a gun on her. He could hardly blame her. After all, he was just some random guy who had turned up out of nowhere. This was no time for dawdling. The man with the cane appeared at the end of the alley. If they stood there, he was going to catch them. Okay, sweetheart, hear me out, he said in a rush. The name's Hachi, and I live in the neighborhood, and I'm not the kind of stand idly by when a girl is being chased by some killer. So please, just trust me, and I'll do my best to keep you safe. He hoped the look in his eyes could convince her he was being on the level. After a painfully long moment, the girl nodded her acceptance. If you don't run, I would have left her. Phew. Right, let's start with this. They had paused before an enormous stack of beverage crates. With a quick shove, Hachi knocked the whole pile down, sending cascading across the pursuer's path. Now that was a close call. The man with the game was floundering, struggling to get past the fallen crates. My bad, man. Hachi got up. Mind cleaning that up for me? Oh, ha ha. The man scowled back at them and fumbled for his gun. Hachi flashed him a wave goodbye, then slipped between the buildings with the girl. Hurrying down a narrow alley, they emerged onto a side street lined with dive bars and clubs. Assuming the man with the cane hadn't given up, he would probably lie in wait on the path back to the main road. Hachi decided their best bet was to try to stay inconspicuous rather than risk getting caught on the move. Guess we can lie low here for a bit, he said. He led the girl to the entrance of a tiny, old hostess club. She followed him reluctantly. Log lady. Hachi flicked the switch inside the front door, and a chintzy chandelier glowed light. Does he just walk into buildings that he does not own like that? Like, because he just lived there all his life, he can do things like this? He sat the girl down on a small sofa beside the counter. She gave him a worried look. Hachi felt a pang of embarrassment as he realized she must be thinking, oh no, don't get the wrong idea. I'm not going to try any funny business. Someone I know used to run this place. Okay. It's not in business anymore, so I figure we're safe here. The girl chuckled at evident discomfort. Alright then, she said. So, we good? We're good. Okay, well, good. She made a vague attempt to straighten his disheveled clothes. So, Hachi felt his heart sink. Oh gosh, Hachi. She was charming, personable, just about everything about her was captivating. Like, you just know her name. She only said like 2 sentences. I'm gonna need you to calm down. Hachi never heard another girl, had never met another girl like her. Hachi? Blah. Is something the matter? You were spacing out there for a bit. Hachi shook his head to dispel his daze. Damn it, this is no time to get all starry-eyed. He needed to think of some way to keep her safe from the guy who's after her. Look, can you tell me what the heck is going on? Please, I need to know if I'm going to help you. Right, okay. I'm not really sure where to begin. He told me to look down, lost in thought. Apparently hers was a long story. Alright, she said at last. I guess I'll just explain things as they happen. Wait, hold on. Could you keep it as simple as you can? I mean, I'm not really the sharpest tool in the shed. Complicated explanations ain't exactly my strong suit. My sister was kidnapped. I was there with ransom money. That's all you need to know. Okay, he told me chuckle. I'll try my best. She got comfortable and then started her story. So last night, somebody abducted my sister. The kidnapper demanded that I make the ransom handoff personally. He told me to stand by the statue of Hachiko in Shibuya at 10 o'clock in the morning. So I made the exchange. So I did. And this man came by. Oh, whoops. Whoops. Sorry, hold on a second. Hachi had suddenly lost the thread of conversation. Yeah. Times like this, you can press up to go back and reread what you've already seen. Oh, you can press down to quickly scroll through sections you have already read. Mark will appear in the upper left corner of the screen while you're paging back and forth. Press X to press up to go back and reread. Play through. To scroll ahead through the text you've already read, press down. When rewinding advancing like this, it will appear sometimes up below. Press X while this is being displayed to reread the current page. Oh, okay. So last night someone abducted my sister. A kidnapper demanded I make the ransom handoff personally. He told me to stand at the clock. Statue of Hachiko should be at 10 o'clock in the morning to make the exchange, so I did. And this man came by and took the case with the money, and then afterwards, the other guy with the cane turned up and pointed his gun at me, and... Could you say that again, but like simpler? Huh? Sure. I'm just having trouble following. I thought you are an idiot. I mean, is this the plot to a movie or soap opera? Well, it's the plot to a FMV/visual novel game, so close? No, that's not... Or some kind of hidden camera show? This is real. This really happened. The look in him told me his eyes were dead serious. She's gotta be telling the truth. What would be the point of lying? And he had seen the case and the gunman himself. How much was the ransom, if you don't mind my asking? He told me hesitated. 50 million yen, she said after a moment. Hachi gave a whistle of amusement. The detectives told me that was the typical amount for a kidnapper to ask for. It's plenty, that's for sure. I guess there's good money in that sort of thing. As soon as the words were out, he realized his blunder. Ah, sorry, I shouldn't have put it that way. He fidgeted awkwardly and he told me looked away. I'm an idiot, but okay. I think I get this kidnapping thing. So I'm guessing those guys who chased the guy who took the ransom were undercover cops. He replayed the scene in his head. But then, the kidnapper took the case and ran, right? So if you were empty-handed, why that guy with the cane come after you? I'm honestly not sure. The plot thickens. He told me his words trailed off. This was clearly difficult for her to talk about. Anyway, we should probably get you to the police as soon as we... No, we can't do that. He told me his tones was resolute. I can't take this to police. Why not? Achi waited for an answer, but none came. After a long, awkward silence, she stood up from her seat. Was the guy with the cane one of the police officers? I really appreciate the help, but I should go now. She gave Achi a deep bow. No, hold on. What do you mean, go? Go where? He hurried to intervene as she headed for the door. I don't want to cause you any more trouble. I'll figure the rest out on my own somehow. Hey, I said hold on. Is the gunman right there? He told me to ignore her and opened the door, and their argument came to an abrupt halt. Yep, he is right there. Standing there was the man with the cane, his revolver in his hand. To be continued. Okay. Achi Endo's 10 o'clock story ends here. However, Shinya Kano still has more to do. Read along further in Kano's story. Ah, I see what's happening here. So, whoa. Nope. Okay, so I want to go here. Right? We are going to go after him. Because that's how he sees Achi, right? And then shot onto a major thoroughfare and bolted out of the pedestrian bridge. Just where the heck is this guy heading? Halfway across the bridge, the man stopped abruptly. Cautious Kano stopped as well. Ooh. Height, roughly 190 centimeters. Age, 30s. Hair, dark brown. Silver, off black. A moment later, the man flashed a triumphant sneer and he held up the case. Before Kano could yell stop, it was already too late. The man threw the case down to the roadway below. No! Panicking, Kano peered. Man, this is a highly intricate plot. A man on a motorcycle has already been waiting beneath the bridge. I've been had. Kano bolted hard. Damn it. Kano sprinted back down the bridge. So you're just gonna leave the other guy? You could have tackled the other guy at least. Hearing the bike's engine roar to life, he had to make it in time. Descending the stairs, 4 at a time, he leapt toward the roadway, but the bike sped out of reach and roared away in the direction of Yoyogi, leaving Kano in the dust. Looking back at the overpass, he saw the man who threw him the case running away. He handed the money off to someone else. He's currently on a motorcycle heading towards Yoyogi. Your report goes incomplete. Kano slumped down in dismay. The cops had played right into the criminal's hands. Now the crooks were getting away and people's lives were in danger. Was there any greater failure for a policeman? Staring off in the distance where the man who had thrown the case disappeared, Kano gritted his teeth. Oh. What? Oh boy. You finished reading both character stories for the hour of 10 o'clock, and 4:28 you'll make your way through all the protagonist stories and paralyze this. Once everyone has reached the end of a given hour, the next hour can begin. Okay. Welcome to Shibuya. Why, thank you for the warm welcome. Ah, this is the end of the tutorial for this part of the story. You can reread previous tutorial messages via the main menu. There's a lot of important info in there, so reread it closely. It has reached the 11 o'clock time block. We have 5 protagonists available. Whose story will you read first? Oh, so definitely the next time I play, it's gonna be Tama. What's up, Tama? There's Osawa and Minorikawa. Well, definitely something to look forward to next time, because we are definitely getting to the bottom of what happened to Maria. So until then, I will see you guys in the next video.